Hello everyone, it's me, and today I'm gonna be doing a special video. So I saw Fantastic Four today, like the First Steps one, and oh my god, that movie was actually really beat my expectations. I thought it was gonna be complete and utter garbage, at mid at best. It was actually good. I was very surprised that it was worth my time. Um, Seeing it in IMAX 100% was worth it. Like, if you watch the movie, you gotta see it in IMAX. There's really, like, no reason not to. It was so much fun in IMAX. Like, the Galactus, it was like he was in the room. It was in the room with you. It was great. So, yeah, I can't find what I'm looking for. Here we go. So, um, it was good. It was good. I like this is a spoiler-free review, so I'm not gonna go over like all the details and like the things that I personally did and did not like, just because that does um kind of build up. But I think, like, just from a standpoint of the general movie, it's good. It's definitely probably one of their best projects post MCU, or not MCU, but like post. I'm trying to remember what the word is. Oh, Endgame, post Endgame. It is definitely one of their better projects after that, because like, let's be real, post Endgame is starving. So this is really good. I will say I love the movie. It is good. I really enjoyed it. I did not think I would, but I just I don't know. I'd say objectively I like Thunderbolts a little bit better. Thunderbolts was just good. So Thunderbolts was good, and I'd say Shang-Chi is my favorite out of the um, just just everything. So I like that a lot. It was really good. So yeah, I don't know how much I can actually say because of I'm trying to find what I'm looking for. I just can't. Oh, what am I doing? Anyway, but yeah, so it's good. It's good. So what's this? I'm legit just trying to look for my thing here. I had one at one point and I just couldn't find it. What is this? But no, other than that, I think the movie is just really fun to watch. It's pretty lighthearted, and I personally enjoy more of like just a chill kind of thing. Like, I love easygoing kind of chill Marvel movies. Uh, Thunderbolts was not that, but it's still good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Yeah, so I cannot find this tier list to save my own life, bro. I cannot find my own. Can I like find? Probably, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably just like cut this part out because I legit cannot find it. Okay, so it took me forever to set this up, but I got it today in honor of watching Fantastic Four in IMAX, which if you have to watch the movie, I'd highly recommend it in IMAX. It is so much fun. For some reason, the trailers were worse than the movie. Like, the trailers made you go deaf. It was like, it startled me every time, and like, I don't do horror movies. Like, I like FNAF, but that's not horror, so that doesn't really count. And, like, I gotta find my glasses, hold on. Like, I couldn't, in IMAX, those trailers were terrible. It stressed me out so much, but the movie was surprisingly, like, calm, and it was, like, you could hear them talking, but I didn't jump once the entire time. So, yeah, would highly recommend watching it. It was really good. So, trying to figure out why that's so collapsed, but okay. Alrighty, so we're gonna kick things off with our Marvel cartoon tier list. And it's Marvel because, you know, we, like I said, we just saw Fantastic Four. I'm gonna rate these. I'm gonna kind of go over my categories. So my categories are 10 out of 10, which is S tier. We'll rewatch again tomorrow, which is like every show I would gladly rewatch at any given notice because it's good. Then we have A tier, which is would rewatch again. So like anytime in the future. It could be next week, it could be next year. Just a good show, pretty solid. But probably not tomorrow, but like, you know. Enjoyed it, but wouldn't rewatch is like B tier, I think. It's just like, it was fun once, but I'm not gonna like rewatch it regularly, if at all. It's okay is it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, and Get This Off My Screen is specifically for one cartoon. Like, I could not get through this one. It killed me to watch. This list did have DC, so I took all the DC out. But this also has never seen, because some of these cartoons I've never seen before. So, yeah. Let's start off with the first show on the list. Oh, I don't know the name of this show, but I have actually seen this one. I never finished it because I kind of lost motivation. It's okay. I think I'm just not into anime. So like the entire premise of the show is the Avengers basically hire 3 kids. Quality. Oh crap, I forgot the girls. Chloe and the middle one. I can't remember the actual main character's name. I might remember it later, but basically they all have powers. And Quaddy was my favorite. That's why I remember his name first. But anyway, and yeah, so that's kind of their whole shtick, I guess. And the Avengers are like, oh yeah, well we'll train you to be like good Avengers, you know, like that. And that's nice and all. But I never finished the show. It was okay. It was okay from what I've seen. I should have finished it. I just kind of lost motivation. So yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't pick up again, honestly, unless I was desperate. I watched most of these on Disney Plus, but let's see. The next one we have on the list is Superhero Squad. Oh, I love this show. I would rewatch this again tomorrow. Okay, so this show is technically for like 5-year-olds. It's in the style of Play School, which is, I'm sure you guys have seen that before. It's like those really blocky, like little people style toys, but like the step up of it. It's called Superhero Squad. It is the funniest crap on the planet. Like, I laughed so hard watching that show. I originally watched it because like I had to. My quest last summer was to finish every Marvel show on Disney Plus because I was bored out of my skull. And this show, like, I was dreading it the entire time, and then I actually watched it, and oh my gosh, I laughed so hard at all of the jokes. It was so stupid. There were some, like, it's a dumb kid show, right? Thanos is in the show. He's in season 2. So the first villain is Doom, and the second villain is Thanos, which is hilarious because it's the exact opposite of the MCU. And Thanos getting robbed by an impossible man lives rent free in my brain. Like, bro literally got his wallet stolen. Die of laughter. They have so many good jokes in the show, so it is an instant 10 out of 10. I would gladly rewatch it again tomorrow. It's one of my favorites. It's a very stupid show, but I love it so much. After that, we have the Incredible Hulk show from, I believe that's the 90s one. That one was actually good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. So here's the thing. I enjoyed the first season. Betty Ross, massive G. Absolutely loved her every second she was on screen. Banner was good. I don't know how he was so ripped as Banner, but that's fine. That was just the style back then. I liked Rick. Rick was good. Hulk was good. Thaddeus was good. But my only thing was season 1 was amazing. I really liked it. But season 2 was just weird. Like, I don't know what the I think the artists were drawing with 3 hands for most of it because it was like all about shit. Like, did I say 3 hands? 1 hand. 1 hand. So they were drawing with 1 hand for most of the show for season 2 just because there were so many weird episodes. So yeah, I like the first season. I'd probably rewatch that one, but I don't like the second one at all. It was a good show though. I did enjoy it. But I probably wouldn't rewatch it for a very long time if I ever did. Okay, so next we have the 90s Fantastic Four show. That one actually was solid. I did like that one. That's a would rewatch again. This show taught me my Fantastic Four lore. Like, I know what I do because of this show. So when I went into the movie today, I actually understood some of the references they made because I watched the show. It was good. Sue was actually my favorite because of this show. She was a meme, but I appreciated her so much. You know, she's better in another show that I think might be coming up soon, but that one, she's my favorite just because I feel like she lives with Johnny, Ben, and Reed, and, you know, she just deals with their crap all day, and I respect that so much. She's also pretty strong, and, that's where I learned about Malice. I'm not sure if you guys have seen Rivals, but that's a skin. And, yeah, the Malice skin is something else. It's a good show. It's a good show. It's not for everyone, but I did enjoy it. And I would rewatch it again. I actually have. I've watched this last year, and then I had Disney Plus for a bit. And I watched it again, like a few episodes here and there, again when I had it then. Because it is good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Oh my gosh. 90s Silver Surfers, get this off my screen. I hated this cartoon so much. It's not as bad as another one that's on this list that I literally cannot stand to save my life, but Silver Surfer was the most boring cartoon I've ever seen. I remember it vaguely. It's the story of Norrin Rad, which because of this cartoon, is the reason I still don't like Shalabal as Silver Surfer, and I can't say why, because that's spoiling it, and I don't want to do that. This is a spoiler-free video, unless, you know, for these cartoons. But no one cares about the cartoons. So, no, it was boring. Thanos did carry the show a little bit, because Thanos, this is before he was, like, obviously it's before the MCU, but this is before he was kind of dead set on getting the stones just for his own accomplishments. Bro was a simp for death in the show, but he was there, and I did enjoy it. Every second he was on screen. Beta Ray Bill was cool. I liked him. They had, the Lucky the Troll, or whatever the heck his name was, that was in Eternals, which I don't know why I know that, but I do. And okay, the show ended forever on a cliffhanger of Thanos destroying the universe. And it literally says the end with a question mark, and they never did a season 2. It doesn't make it okay, but I loved that so much. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. So it still get this off my screen. I hated it, but like, It was funny. Oh, Spider-Man and his amazing friends. Actually, I probably would rewatch this eventually, but that's not the right show. We are very confused right here. Go back to that. Good show. It was pretty solid. I loved Bobby in the show. He's my favorite character. Bro was such a meme, and I enjoyed it. Firestar, I actually watched the show because Lego released a Daily Bugle set and it had Firestar in the set, and I was like, who the heck is this? And I googled it and I was like, oh, she's from this cartoon. I'm bored, so I might as well watch the cartoon, and I did. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It's from the 80s, and it was good. It was good. I don't remember that much about it because that was actually like 2 or 3 years ago now. But I remember it was good, and I probably would rewatch it just to refresh my memory on it. But yeah, I have seen it. It is good. Wolverine and the X-Men. Honestly, I wouldn't rewatch that one. I enjoyed it. It was good. It was pretty solid for like the general premise of it is basically like Wolverine. Professor X is missing. Jean is presumed dead, and the team like disassembled, for lack of a better term. And it's basically Wolverine trying to find the X-Men and kind of leading them through that. And then I think like the middle to end of season 2 or season 1. I don't know if there was a season 2, honestly, but the middle to end to that was basically like the Nightcrawler arc, which that was so good. I love that so much. And apparently, to the one other person who has seen Wolverine and the X-Men, I did not realize this, but Nightcrawler and Wanda, like Wanda Maximoff, hook up in the comics and have a kid. So cursed. So yeah, that's interesting. Other than that, like I liked it. Emma was interesting. She was a good part of the show. Cyclops looked too much like Daredevil for my personal tastes, and it threw me off every time I saw him. It was good. I did enjoy it. I think it was probably like one my least favorite of the X-Men cartoons, but that's saying something because all of the X-Men cartoons are good. So, Ultimate Spider-Man. Okay, I might get hate for this, but I did enjoy it. I don't know if I'd rewatch it. It's a show I actually grew up with because yes, I'm that young. I still hate the first like 2 seasons. They suck. And all of Peter's friends treated him like garbage. I acknowledge that. You guys are right. It was garbage. But it was still enjoyable to watch because I like cartoons. And that's kind of the only reason I watched it. I did watch all of it. The last season was really good. I really liked the last season. But the next few were just kind of like blah. So yeah, I wouldn't rewatch it. Earth's Mightiest Heroes is an instant 10 out of 10. I loved that show. That was peak Avengers cartoons. That was a really good show. That one was surprisingly serious for being a cartoon. I can't remember much off my head, but I remember the Skrull arc was interesting, where like everybody was turned into Skrulls, and it was like Cap, Sue, I think like Wasp was there, unless they forgot to take Wasp, and there's like a bunch of people captured on a Skrull ship. That's something I remember distinctly. That was really good. I enjoyed that a lot. And then there was the Black Panther and Hawkeye being buddies was one of my favorite parts of the show. Hulk was really good at that show. I really enjoyed it. And Cap is my favorite like Marvel character, so he was good. He was good. I loved his episodes, so I would rewatch it again tomorrow if I had the opportunity. It is a very good show. And then ironically, after the heels of EMH, which it should have gotten like more seasons than it did, is the show that lasted for an extremely long time. We have Avengers Assemble. And now this show I actually did enjoy a fair bit. Probably because it was like I watched it during quarantine, because I was bored out of my skull and I didn't think it was the worst thing on the planet. So, yeah, it's no EMH, I admit that, but it's also not like Silver Surfer levels of bad. I can't remember like anything uh besides like one or two things, generally speaking. Because I remember there's an episode where Banner is like turned back into Banner and he can't Hulk out. And then at the very end of the episode, he makes peace with like being Bruce Banner, and then Tony stabs him with a pencil and he turns back into the Hulk. It's like, what? That's, I don't know why that's so distinct in my brain, but yeah. There's that. We have, oh, this show. Actually, this is, get this off my screen. United They Stand was boring. I wanted to die. The only good-ish thing about that show was how it ended. I don't know what it is with these like absolute pieces of garbage shows and just being like ending in the funniest way possible, because that show ended with Wanda crying to, I think it was either Vision or Hawkeye, and she was basically like, oh, because Wonder Man was in the lineup in the first episode. He got shot by Ultron and was out for the entire show. And he woke up for like the last 4 minutes of the last episode and then just collapsed. It's so dog. I hated it. Yeah, it was also really boring, but I liked Wasp in it, but Wasp was like not even close to being as good as the EMH one. So yeah, in other words, it was garbage. I have not seen the 60s Fantastic Four, but I know that is a meme. See, the Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't remember a thing about this show. I remember one episode, it was like they were trapped in actually, no, I do remember some of it. It's okay. It's okay. I remember like they were trapped in a video game. It's where I learned about Adam. Adam was interesting, but I don't remember much beyond that, so I'm gonna put it in it's okay. Because honestly, I just don't remember. It was one of those, it was like Avengers Assemble, Guardians, and I think Agents of Smash is what, and Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man. It's kind of that universe. I think Guardians is probably one of the weaker ones, the weakest being Agents of Smash, but still, it's okay. It's not the worst thing I've seen. It's not totally egregious. Unlimited Spider-Man. Honestly, that's okay. Like, not. It wasn't the best thing on the planet, but it was watchable. The design for the suit was really hard. Like, I really liked it. And I liked the first episode where he actually leaves. But I hate the High Evolutionary with a passion, so I don't like it. Plus, like, he was way too horny for a rat lady, and it was just so unnerving. I had to actually skip that, so yeah, that was weird. And I don't really remember the show outside of that. I only saw it like a few months ago too, but it was something. The suit design carries it. Oh, again, these kind of bad shows always end in the meanest way possible. This show ended with an entire building collapsing on Spider-Man, and that was it. What? Again, it was pure dog. Actually, 90s Spider-Man is absolutely a 10 out of 10. Probably my favorite Marvel cartoon. It is so good. My Spider-Man lore went from like nothing to absolutely everything, but then obviously some of those are inaccurate, but the Lizard is my favorite because of the show. It was a great show. I love the animation, I love the art style, I love like the character designs, except for Harry. Harry and Norman could have done so much better, but like Felicia was interesting. Like the Morbius being the show had me dead on the ground. It was really good. And then they have a comic coming out for how he found NJ at the end of the show. So I want to get that. I just can never find it. It was really good. If you guys are interested in watching a Marvel cartoon, I highly recommend watching 90s Spider-Man. It was so good. I've never seen this show before, so Spider-Woman. Not gonna lie, I did enjoy that, but I wouldn't rewatch it. I thought it was funny just because it's Spider-Woman and like her male colleague was low-key so sexist the entire the entire show. But like, I don't know, she wasn't helping because every time you'd be like, oh, you know, like Jessica Drew, you're kind of useless. She would actually be low-key kind of useless. So I don't know. It was entertaining. I don't remember much beyond that. And her like 12-year-old nephew was never in school. That was funny. Bro could somehow speak Norwegian. It was a clapped show. Okay. After that we have oh my god. If this is the show I'm thinking, get this the actual hell off my screen. Marvel's Spider-Man from 2017 is my least favorite show of all time. I've seen it. I was so mad the entire time. I don't know how you can manage to botch Miles, Gwen, like how you can botch them as characters, but they did. They were so mean. They were terrible, and Peter was such a nerd, and like I went into the show thinking it's going to be tolerable and left completely disappointed. Pure dog. I hated it. Then we have, let's see, what the heck is Black Panther? I don't know if I've ever seen this one, so I'm just gonna put it in here. And I don't think I've seen this one. Okay, hear me out. This Fantastic Four cartoon was actually really good. Another show that taught me Fantastic Four lore. It was interesting. It had some good premises for episodes. I just don't think it was like the best in terms of like quality. The voice acting is a bit rough in some parts, but Sue was amazing in that show. Sue was my favorite for a reason. It's because in that show especially, she was just like so sick of their crap, and she kind of kept them in line. And I remember a nihilist in a spelling bee. Oh man, yeah, that was good. I would watch that again. And the theme song absolutely slapped. I'll have to see if I can put up a sample of it in editing because it is really good. That show, I never skipped the intro on that show. Iron Man from the 90s. It was funny. Julia made that show such a meme. Like she and Wanda catfighting over Tony Stark, who was low-key not even worth it. Yeah, that was an adventure and a half. Other than that, it was pretty interesting. I liked Rhodey's arc. Rhodey was good. Rhodey's just good in general. We have Spectacular Spider-Man. We're putting this king up here. Right there. That show should have never been canceled. It is so good. I love that show. It's not as good to me personally as the 90s, but it is a really good show. And I wish it wasn't canceled. It's I hope it gets revived by Disney or something. Like, it's really good. Everything about it is flawless. It's really good. That's all I have to say. 90s X-Men, also peak. That's a really good show. I didn't like it as much as Spider-Man, but it was good. It taught me my X-Men lore at 97. Oh, I just realized 97 and Friendly Neighborhood aren't here, but they would also be in 10 out of 10 rewatch again tomorrow. 97 is my favorite. Like 97 and Spider-Man are like the best cartoons I've ever seen. They're so good. The glaze is really high, but it is really good. 90s X-Men prepped for that show. And I watched all of 90s X-Men before I watched 97. So probably like a month before it came out. And I loved it. And then 97 came out and it was pure unbridled gold. Like the only thing I don't like about 97 is the whole Rogue and Magneto thing. But I don't think anybody liked that. So Pure gold of a show, absolutely amazing. Um, yeah. 90s X-Men is good, but I just feel like they did Jean so dirty in that show. And yeah. Her lines consisted mostly of like, oh, Scott, and all the unhinged kind of like sus noises. And yeah, that's kind of it. It was a good show though. I enjoyed it. Iron Man Armored Adventures was low-key good. I would say it's better than the 90s one. I hated the animation so much. It's so ugly. I don't know what it is about French animation, but it's always so bad. Um, it's good. Like the show itself, the premise is basically him finding the 10 rings. It was good. There's not much to it. It was just good. Like, yeah, that is basically just a good show. I want to rewatch it just because I feel like it's just not a rewatchable show. Like, they never put in Cap. They literally had Bro frozen in ice. Like, you saw his body, but you never saw him revived. It's like, that sucks. And I do like it why they're older. I think they're like 17 for most of the show, and then they turn 18 at the end, which is really good. Rhodey, again, was such a G in that show, and I did like Pepper in that show. Um, forget Khan can just go and die. Like, I did enjoy him, but nah. So, um, yeah, that's all I have to say about that show. There's not much to say about it, but it's pretty solid. And then, Teen Titans, I actually hear just because it's a 10 out of 10 show. If you know, you know. It's a good show. It's not Marvel, but it's good. That's peak cartoon right there. It's probably like up there with top 10 cartoons that I've seen. I watch a lot of cartoons, so it's a really high praise. So yeah, that's the Marvel tier list. Marvel with some DC. It's pretty out there, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, there it is. So to my Marvel fan viewers, if you like Faye and Marvel, shoutouts to you. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of random pet project of mine. And yeah, have a wonderful day or night. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.